Morning light through the blinds is creeping, eyes on the clock while the world keeps sleeping. Coffee cold as my nerves keep twitching, long crime will soon be switching. On and on are all the eyes on the live stream, just my need to switch it to trial TV. Sarah Boone's in the camera's glare, suitcase seekers creeping through the air, while all she cares about is her suit and jailhouse hair. A bag of letters and made-up face, I'll save a smile, no from any grace. When the jury finally comes to see, she deserves craft singles and a first degree. Ooh, I'm waiting for truth to unfold, every whisper, every word so bold. Waiting for Carrie to switch on the feed, grabbing the Pop-Tarts and getting ready. Fingers crossed, the stream stays steady, my thoughts tangle, it feels so heavy. Will the testimony be true and pure? I'm on edge and I can't be cacciatore sure. Rightful truth, courtroom drama, unmasking proof. The defense getting credit and giving us hope that the jury sees Boone trying them for dopes. Sarah's guilt is plain for all to see, intentional for suitcase, second degree. Justice for George amidst the misery. Lost patience tried, unintentions weighed, verdict coming but we must wait. Echoes of doubt make my heart beat wild, I just need the facts untouched and mild. YouTube's glowing, don't let me down, in this court we'll see who wears the crown. I'm waiting for truth to unfold, every whisper, every word so bold. Waiting for Carrie to switch on the feed, grabbing the Pop-Tarts and getting ready. Fingers crossed, the stream stays steady, my thoughts tangle, it feels so heavy. Will the testimony be true and pure? I'm on edge and I can't be cacciatore sure. Ooh, I'm waiting for truth to unfold, every whisper, every word so bold. Waiting for Carrie to switch on my feet, grabbing the Pop-Tarts and getting ready. Fingers crossed, the stream stays steady, my thoughts tangle, they feel so heavy. Will the testimony be true and pure? I'm on edge and I can't take much more. Morning light through the blinds is creeping, eyes on the clock while the world keeps sleeping. Coffee cold as my nerves keep twitching, long crime will soon be switching. On and on are all the eyes on the live stream, just my need to switch it to trial TV. Sarah Boone's in the camera's glare, suitcase seekers creeping through the air, while all she cares about is her suit and jailhouse hair. A bag of letters and made-up face, I'll save a smile, no from any grace. When the jury finally comes to see, she deserves craft singles and a first degree. Ooh, I'm waiting for truth to unfold, every whisper, every word so bold. Waiting for Carrie to switch on the feed, grabbing the Pop-Tarts and getting ready. Fingers crossed, the stream stays steady, my thoughts tangle, it feels so heavy. Will the testimony be true and pure? I'm on edge and I can't be cacciatore sure. Rightful truth, courtroom drama, unmasking proof. The defense getting credit and giving us hope that the jury sees Boone trying them for dopes. Sarah's guilt is plain for all to see, intentional for suitcase, second degree. Justice for George amidst the misery. Lost patience tried, unintentions weighed, verdict coming but we must wait. Echoes of doubt make my heart beat wild, I just need the facts untouched and mild. YouTube's glowing, don't let me down, in this court we'll see who wears the crown. I'm waiting for truth to unfold, every whisper, every word so bold. Waiting for Carrie to switch on the feed, grabbing the Pop-Tarts and getting ready. Fingers crossed, the stream stays steady. My thoughts tangled, it feels so heavy. Will the testimony be true and pure? I'm on edge and I can't be kept, catch it totally short. I'm waiting for truth to unfold. Every whisper, every word so bold. Waiting for Carrie to switch on my feet. Grabbing the Pop-Tarts and getting ready. Fingers crossed, the stream stays steady. My thoughts tangle, they feel so heavy. Will the testimony be true and pure? I'm on edge and I can't take much more.
Just a twisted pink paper clip clinging to a little jacket zip. Know that you won't get it a quit. Yeah, know that the hour is drawing near. The case is resting, Sarah Boone should fear. She might soon be shedding actual tears. Just a twisted pink paper clip clinging to a bit of jagged zip, doing nothing more than slip and stick. As Sarah tries to hide her abusive lies, but know that no, it's you, Sarah, we all despise. Leaving you with your lifetime of demise from your sad attempts being the victimized. Know that, yeah, know that. All that you're really gonna see is Prosecutor Jade giving proof to the jury of your murderous pine for commissary. 6-panel conviction arrived at convincingly. Oh, Sarah, can't you tell that your time has come to ring the bell? And let your fans throw you some small slice of hell. The bailiffs will be waiting, cuffs in hand, since you fumbled and flopped all over the stand. So go on, say bye to your circus jaunt. Go on ahead, keep pretending to flit and flaunt. You'll soon be in your brand new prison haunt. Damn it, Margaret. Oh, Sarah, know that now is your time to return to your jailhouse lies. Your face and sob story past its prime. Yeah, know that. All that you're really gonna see is Prosecutor Jay convincing the jury of your murderous and dangerous lies. A sad attempt at trying to be the victimized. No, not happening on board DAJ Enterprise. Clip, clinging to a bit of jagged zip, which does nothing more than slip and stick. As Sarah tries to hide her abusive lies, but know that no, it's you, Sarah, we all despise. Your angry and controlling attitude won't spare you any grace or fortitude. From the truth, the jury all can see that the time is here, your taunts aside, to return to your crummy jail slide. Your face and soft story are past the prime, so go on, say bye to your circus jaunt. Go on ahead and keep pretending to flit and flaunt, because you'll soon be in your brand new prison haunt. Damn it, Margaret. Just a twisted pink paper clip clinging to a bit of jagged zip. Yeah, know that you won't get an acquit from all your murderous and dangerous lies. Pathetic, you claim to be the real victimized. No, not happening on board DAJ Enterprise. Damn it, Margaret.
Damn it, Margaret. Thank you, Amber Rachel, for that song. That was amazing. Thank you so much. I'm back from my shower, and I feel so much better. I feel revived. I've got coffee. I got fresh coffee. Let's do this. There we go. Y'all, that was so quick. Can you believe it? Can you hear me okay, first of all? Because I've been moving around from screen to screen, and I want to make sure that an hour and 25 minutes, you guys. Enough time to fill out the damn paperwork. They filled out the paperwork. They were like, we'll make them sweat, but let's just, let's eat our dinner and fill out our paperwork. I wonder if they went in there and right away did a vote and said, yeah, they all looked at each other and went, she's not going nowhere. Yes, they love you, Mark. Mark's such a good guy. I want to meet Mark's girlfriend. I got to check her out. Let's see what she's all about. And tell her how much we love him. You're nervous? Don't be nervous. I think a verdict coming right back like this is really a good sign for us that it's a guilty. And I don't think without any of that footage, we would be getting a guilty right now. All right. Let me put I'm going to put I got the volume on. I got we're on the live. You guys can hear me okay? I guess if you couldn't, you wouldn't say anything. And eat too, Carrie. This is a good day. It's a very good day. Oh, it's such a good day. It's a great day. We were having a good day. Oh, how many people are going to be saying that all over the place if we get the guilty that we want? And here's the thing too, y'all. You know what Mark was just saying, they might not do the full second degree murder. They wouldn't have come back so quick if they were trying to go back and forth on what kind of charges they were going to give her. It's a full on 100% all the way second degree, or it's not guilty. But I just don't see the not guilty happening. Yes, Sedona. Preach, mama. Preach. Oh, let me put this up for Barry. Let's see, says, can we applaud Cranick for running a tight ship and winding this up in 10 months? Nothing against Wooten, but Cranick cleans up. Yes, I agree with you. I don't know if Cranick would have run into the same problems, though, that Wooten did. I don't think there was a whole lot of control that he had there. Would Cranick had made an attorney stay on with her that didn't want to be there? That would have been difficult, though, guys. If there had been a situation where she had to be represented by one of those attorneys that was trying to come off and they wouldn't let him off, that would have been bad. But good thought, Barry. Barry, thank you so much for your super chats. Abellis, 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. She's been in jail for 5 years. Stop it. What you talking about? 5 years. What you talking about, Abellis? Y'all are making me feel like we missed something. We haven't missed anything. It hasn't happened yet, right? They just gave notice that everybody can get to the courthouse. Because they're not going to do the sentencing unless everybody that wants to be there is going to be there. Where are y'all getting 5 years from? She's been there for 5 years. Is that what you're saying? Nearly 5. It's like 4 months. 4 years, 8 months, something like that. Hold up, I'm fixing my hair for this. Oh, okay. Okay, cat in the pantry. Hey, you guys, if y'all run into Loba Volcana and Darlin, spelled Darlen, please let them know that they won our members only verdict drawing. I think anybody that's paying attention, they'll know to come back here, right? Thank y'all so much for your super chats. It's in, but not read yet. I didn't think it was read yet. I was like, y'all are crazy. Yes, Tammy, justice for George.
About to address that, sir. Thank you very much. All right, members of the jury, my understanding, or members of the gallery, good evening. My understanding is that the jury in this matter has reached a verdict. I don't know what it's going to be until it's read. If you are unable to contain yourself emotionally and you're going to react in any way, be it in joy or in sadness, I'm going to ask you politely to excuse yourself at this time. There cannot be any emotional outbursts when the verdict is read. Does everybody understand that? I see everybody nodding their heads. Okay. State, are we ready to bring in our jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, are we ready to bring in our jury?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in our jury. Everyone will remain seated.
I'm just talking to you guys. I really feel bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's have our own emotional outburst. We're only a few minutes late. We're just a few minutes behind.
State, do you recognize our jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, do you recognize our jury?
Yes, sir.
All right, members of the jury, you may be seated. Thank you.
They delivered for an hour and 25 minutes.
Members of our jury, good evening. I understand that you've come to a verdict in this case.
Yes.
If you could please hand the verdict form to the deputy, please. Thank you, sir. Madam Clerk, if you could please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the Ninth Judicial Circuit in Orange County, Florida, case number 2020 CF 2603, the state of Florida versus Sarah BOONE. Verdict. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder in the second degree as charged in the information. So say we all, dated at Orlando, Orange County, Florida, on this 25th day of October 2024. The form has been signed by the foreperson.
Madam Clerk, please poll our jury.
Juror seat number 1, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror seat number 2, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, it is.
Juror seat number 3, is this your true
Yes,
and
it
correct
is.
verdict? Juror seat number 4, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror seat number 5, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror seat number 6, is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Members of our jury, again, I want to thank you for your time, your sacrifice, and your attention in this matter. I know that we spent almost 2 weeks together and it was not taken lightly, and I really appreciate the time and the effort and the sacrifice that you put into this case. I want to advise you now of your final instruction. Members, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and your consideration in this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak to anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from those who might seek to find fault with you, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. It will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. With that, members of the jury, again, I thank you for your service. I'm going to ask you return to the deliberation room. I'll be back there shortly with your jury certificates, and thank you.
Go ahead.
She's looking at him like, y'all are all a bunch of idiots. She hates everybody
Ms.
now.
Boone, the jury has spoken in this matter and has found you guilty of murder in the second degree. The court adjudicates you guilty of murder in the second degree. As this is your first felony conviction, you are entitled to a pre-sentencing investigation by the Department of Corrections. Mr. Owens, are you seeking that in this case?
Yes.
Okay. State, I will order the Department of Corrections to prepare the pre-sentencing investigation. State, for the purposes of sentencing, do you anticipate eliciting any testimony from, be it the victim's family?
2 or 3 victim impact statements, sir.
Okay. Mr. Owens, do you plan on presenting any evidence during the course of the sentencing hearing, sir?
Probably some testimony from Dr. Harper.
Okay, all right. How long do you think, state, that you would need?
You mean timing-wise, or are we thinking?
A quantum of time, sir. Yeah, well, normally it takes about 30 days or so. I'm confirming with Anita as to availability. I just want to know from your side of the ledger, how much time? Okay, 15 minutes. How much time do you think you're going to need to produce anything from your side of the ledger, sir? Mr. Owens?
What about victim impact?
I'd say 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 to 45.
So if we set this for an hour, that would be sufficient.
Parties agree.
Okay.
State agrees.
Is that sufficient, Mr. Owens?
Yes.
Okay, all right, give me a moment.
What about victim impacts? They're not going to let the family speak? Did they even ask the kids if they want to speak? They said 3 victim. How did I miss that? Okay, thank you, Mackenzie. No, I know not now. I'm talking about it sentencing. So they're scheduling an hour time for them to have a sentencing hearing. I think she's in shock, you guys.
Ms. Barrios is checking. Just give us a moment.
December 2nd. Okay, I'm right it in my calendar. It's gonna be a good day. That's a Monday.
We can set this matter for 1:30 in the afternoon for sentencing on December 2. State, is that acceptable? It's a Monday.
I just add a hearing, but I'll make it work.
I can move it to later if necessary.
I'm co-counsel on it.
Okay, defense.
You want me to-
Yes, sir.
That's Monday, December 2 at 1:30.
Yes, sir.
I can be here.
Ma'am, you've been adjudicated guilty. I now remand you into the custody of the Orange County Jail pending sentencing on December 2 at 1:30. State, anything else we need to address?
Not from the state.
Defense. All right, thank you very much. We're off the record.
Whew, that was quick. We're gonna look at her. She is just. She doesn't want to show any emotion because she knows she's on cam. Justice for George. Well, we still were it's semi-justice. You know, you could easily get disappointed in sentencing. Let's hope not. She's like, come on. Come on. I got to put your chains on you. He's explaining to her the next process. She's saying, what? Why didn't you tell me all this beforehand? That's what I said. Everything that she did was her own demise. Everything she did got her convicted. It was all her stuff that got her convicted. The prosecution did their job, but they didn't have to do a whole lot. Her narcissism and her pride. You're absolutely right. I'm going to put y'all super stickers up here in a minute. I just don't want to interrupt the feed here with anything yet. I think she's in shock. Move, Kevin. Get out of the way. He's probably doing it on purpose. Blocking the camera on purpose. Jesus gonna walk her right to prison. Mm-hmm. She's definitely gonna be needing Jesus. Oh, they'd never unshackled her. Fingerprints. We're going to need that suit back too, ma'am. Just leave your shoes right here. We got your slides in back. Oh. Now you could change in the back, but we're going to need that suit back right away. Thank you so much. We still got the tags on it. We're going to go get our money back. That's right. Convicted. An hour and 20. Y'all didn't think they would do it. I did not think it would be that easy. I really thought they were going to kind of, but I guess they really saw all that we saw, but they just saw it in a quicker amount of time. This is my favorite part. Let's relish in the moment, shall we? She's like, you're not doing it right. This stuff's going to be all over my suit now. She's not going to show any emotion in front of the cameras. She's not going to give us any of that satisfaction. But she's also not going to acknowledge the camera. If she'd been not guilty, she'd look right back at the camera and went, ah. Bye, girl, bye. Yay, you guys. What a wonderful evening. Okay. Thank you again, Abellas, for your 5 memberships. Thank you for everybody who gifted all these memberships. My goodness. Dog Mom, she said, I have spent this entire day with my favorite chat and all the people I love. We will have to celebrate this. Yes, I totally agree. Oh, wait, I don't want this to do this. Stop.
Want to jump in here, Garrett Weimer. We appreciate you watching. James Owens speaking with reporters. Let's listen in.
You know, in shock. She said she would call me tomorrow morning, so we'll talk some more after she's had some time to think about it. I've had some time to think about it, but, you know, we're obviously really disappointed. We did the best that we could, you know, in the time that we had to prepare. Sarah really liked the team, and we all got along with the 3 lawyers and the other 2 girls that have helped the other lawyer. 4 lawyers working on the case, and Sarah was, as you know, really happy with us. And, you know, we had some disagreements about how the case should proceed, and Sarah, you know, is opinionated, and some of the things we considered, some not. But ultimately, I think she was happy with the defense. It just didn't go our way. As you know, these trials, you know, a murder charge is a difficult case to beat, and there was some strong evidence that the state used, obviously, and we just, for whatever reason, the jury didn't consider some of the things that we felt like should have potentially been defenses, the justifiable use of force under the battered spouse syndrome. But for whatever reason, you know, we respect the jury's decision. You know, they've been here for 2 weeks. Took us 4 days to pick the jury. And so I'm sure they did the very best that they could under the circumstances.
Was it her decision to not take the plea deal? Or you think she regrets it
now? I don't think she would have taken anything. You know, I think she wanted, some clients, they want their day in court. And I don't believe she would have taken anything. I felt like the state should have probably negotiated a little bit more, but they were firm on where they were, and Sarah was firm on where she was. I just think, you know, she was convinced in her mind that that she felt like, you know, she felt like she didn't intend to kill George, and that this was just a circumstance because they were both intoxicated. Things happened that, you know, it was just really unintentional act. So I think she felt bad about any kind of a murder conviction or pleading to any kind of a murder, that she was somehow criminally responsible for George's death. And I think that's where her mindset was. And, you know, I think she would have gone to trial even without lawyers. You know, she was ready to go to trial pro se. I think she was happy we came in. We worked as hard as we could. We had about 45 days to get ready. And we did it all that we could. So I think she feels good about our efforts. We put everything out on the table, just like any other contest. You know, you do the very best you can, and then you have to accept, you know, the decision by the jury. We respect the jury and appreciate their time and attention on the case.
Will you be representing her on her appeal?
No, I'll be representing her at her sentencing, but not the appeal. I think she would qualify since she's indigent for court-appointed appellate counsel. And those guys, that's all they do is appellate work. And those are probably the best lawyers to handle something like that. But we're, as I said, really disappointed. Sarah is kind of in shock. But, you know, we respect the jury's decision. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. He said, hell no, I'm not stupid. I'm done. I'm good. I don't think he would. Is that normal for them to?
That was James Owens.
Hang on. It wouldn't be normal for him to represent her on an appeal, I don't think. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Hang on.
Events happened stem from an incident from February 23rd of 2020, where she zipped her boyfriend up in a suitcase in what she claimed to be a game of hide and seek. And 2 videos were introduced from her where he was begging for his life, and a horrific turn of events. And she didn't try to let him out. She didn't do anything to help him. She just went upstairs and went to sleep. And so this is a very horrific homicide. Nobody really should have to endure this type of struggle and fight for their lives and have to die alone, begging for their last breath inside of a suitcase like this. And the jury did amazing work. I'm thankful for our chief of homicide, Will J., and our assistant state attorney, Dave Cacciatore. They did amazing work. Some of you caught me in the courtyard. I was like, I get briefings about it every single day about what they've been doing. But we're excited that they were able to bring this home with a victory because today justice was served with the conviction of Sarah Boone for this very horrific homicide that occurred. And so if you have any questions, I'm going to turn it over to them.
So strong, oops, sorry. The defense's argument, clearly the jury did not buy it. The argument was self-defense and severed connection.
Correct. And so we're going to turn it over to Will and Dave to ask all specific questions as to all the defenses, because they did all the great work, so they deserve all the good credit.
Yeah, so like the defense didn't speak about that. I know the jury obviously did not buy that. They came down with it.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, how does that make you feel? Did you get a chance to speak to the family?
Yes, we're very happy to gain some closure for the Torres family and some justice for George.
Strong closing arguments from the both of you today. What do you think, like she said, this case means for the family and getting justice for George Torres?
I think after 4.5 years and the numerous delays, I think they were finally just happy to see this case go to trial and be able to put this one in the books.
What do you think the appropriate sentence should be?
We'll reserve comment to the sentencing hearing.
Do you expect the verdict to come back that quickly? I think it was an hour and 20-something minutes, very fast.
Should never have expectations.
What do you think about the case law with respect to Martinez? I know there was a strongly worded letter you all signaled you would be sending. Is that right for judicial review of higher up?
Can't really talk about future legal arguments.
How was it in the courtroom between you and James Owens? There's obviously moments of tension and then also moments of levity. Was this different than a typical battle that you go into?
I wouldn't say it was different than a different relationship than with most defense attorneys.
What would you say to the jurors who were here for about 2 weeks on this case. It was a long jury selection, and then, of course, a lot of evidence to look at and all of that. What would you want to say to them?
Thank them for their service.
Will, did you know that it was George Torres' mother who broke down in court today, and that was the reason for the bit of an outburst?
I was made aware afterwards. It happens in these cases.
Do you have a chance to talk to her and say something to her?
I have not yet.
How about you, Dave?
I spoke to her along with the rest of the Torres family after the verdict. And just listened to them.
A strong rebuttal yesterday from you guys. What do you think that evidence showed the jurors and meant for this case?
Not going to really talk about the evidence.
Final question from me is, are you stunned that she did not take that plea deal?
It's not for us to say.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Completely like day and night from.
I've been here for a long time, a couple weeks, but thank you for coming. Thank you for covering the case.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Mr. J does not want to deal with
There
the
we
media.
heard.
He does not want to deal with the media whatsoever at all. I have utmost respect for him because he's like, I'm done. That's it. We're good. Yeah. All business. Yeah. And then, of course, you've got James Owens over there wanting to get in front of everybody. All right, you guys. Y'all be good. Have a wonderful evening. Now we can all rest in peace. And I'll be back probably tomorrow or Sunday with something new. Y'all be good.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.